serving in the New York State Senate. And I'm so proud to be joined by Senator Andrew Gounardes. Yay! Senator Jessica Ramos. Assemblymember Simcha Eichenstein. And we are looking for Assemblymember David Weprin. Oh, David Weprin right here. And we'll be joined by other legislators. So as you can tell, this is Albany. This is the busiest day. And so there are lots of things going on. But we're doing something very important today. We are passing the Religious Garb Bill. What does this bill do? This bill addresses a problem that we have seen in communities throughout New York and far beyond for far too long, where people have been discriminated against in their jobs, in their potential jobs, and in the workplace because they wear what is required for their religion. Whether it be women who wear hijabs, or Sikhs who wear turbans and beards, or Jews who wear yarmulkes, or any other religious attire and appearance that is required by religion, people have faced discrimination. Well, that is absolutely unacceptable and unconscionable here in New York State and anywhere. And for many years, we have been trying to fight to pass this legislation in the state of New York. Our great Assembly member, David Weprin, has passed it in the Assembly for many, many years. And we thank David Weprin for his efforts. And in fact, he got the bill passed in the State Assembly once again earlier this year. Thank you, David.
Yes.
Thank you. But unfortunately, this bill has been stalled in the State Senate for far too long. Far too long. Well, I'm proud that now that we have a Democratic majority, including the senators here, we are passing this bill today. The Religious Garb Bill will become law in the state of New York. We will expressly prohibit discrimination in the workplace on the basis of religious attire, religious appearance. And you know, it is my firm belief that when that kind of discrimination is tolerated in anywhere, in the workplace or anywhere, because of this lack of legislation, that kind of discrimination spreads throughout. It goes beyond the workplace. Verbal taunts become more than verbal abuse. It becomes far worse. It becomes hate crimes. It becomes things that are far more worse. So at the very least, we prohibit discrimination in the workplace. But I believe we send a strong message that intolerance and bigotry is not to be accepted or tolerated anywhere. With that, I want to bring up my fellow legislators, but let me give a shout out to all the organizations that have been such an instrumental part of this legislation to get passed today. We have the Sikh Coalition, the Sikh Cultural Society, Muslims for Progress, Safest, the Bangladeshi American Advocacy Group, New York Muslim Advocacy Coalition, Engage Action, and a host of other organizations that have made it their mission to pass this legislation. With that, let me turn it over to Senator Andrew Gounardes.